Guys, we are live. We are active. We here. Good morning, Mike. How you do?
Yo,
How you doing, man?
I'm cooling, man. What's going on?
Look, one day at a time. Julian said he's on his way. Um, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Good.
really
I
good
love to hear that.
because I accomplished some things. The
Good.
games were beaten. Well, when I say games, game was beaten.
Okay, good. I don't have to hit you with the you suck rant. Okay, good.
Bro, you don't under. I've been laughing about that. I've been laughing about that the whole time, bro. Like that was easily one of the funniest moments on this show.
Yo, if you go back and watch that clip, right? And when you say you haven't accomplished anything, you know what I realized? I watched my head turn and I was like, yo, really, bro? Like you suck, bro. But like once Jules gets in, I do want to preface this by a couple of things. So I kind of want to take kind of I don't want to say take over, but I
Mm-hmm.
want to speak on a couple of things um before we get started that ideally I would like you to clip because I'm going to clip it myself
Got you.
because it's important. It's important. And then I'm going to talk about which we haven't talked about in a while is that games that we should be buying because they're cheap.
Okay.
Okay. So hey Jules,
Hey,
what up, man?
nothing much. Can you can hear me fine,
Yep.
I
right?
Yep.
can
Right.
hear you.
Yep. We can hear you.
Shout out to everybody that's here and shout out to everybody that will be coming through. But Baron, you are the man in charge, so go ahead and lead us to the promised land.
Folks. Welcome back to another episode of the Backlog Barbarians, a show centered around what games we are playing and what games we need to finish. Because most gamers these days have massive backlog of games. Now, let's get through some quick introductions. Let's start down with Julian. Let the folks know who you are.
What's going on? Julian Harris, owner of True Nerd, TRUNRD. Um, I don't know why I just forgot what else I was going to say, but yeah,
Sneaker connoisseur,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
daddy of a
yeah.
pretty little girl,
Yeah,
Mm.
overall fly
father.
guy, coffee drinker,
Oh yes.
bald gang. Shout out to us.
Oh, I look.
This
Man.
one's for Mike right here.
I
Oh.
don't do Jordans anymore, but those are spicy.
Oh, did you
Those are
get in the
spicy.
New Balances?
Nah. I get into a variety of different things. Like I'm more like into comfort because I ran Jordans into the ground. Remember, I grew up with Mike. I'm the old guy here, so I grew up with Mike. So for me now, um, you know, buying Jordans doesn't mean as much to me now. I need some good, comfortable footwear for my feet. So it's a lot of Asics. Yes, I have some New
Uh
Balances.
huh.
Believe it or not, I have some Hokas.
Oh,
And
we'll
the
talk about
most
that off
recent
air.
and then and I bought. I'll show you what I got going on, and I got some Nike Vomero pluses. For us older men and women, I strongly recommend those. But we'll get into that. I'll show y'all off cam.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what got me. Oh, Mike, let them know who you are.
This is Geek Life Mike, gaming extraordinaire, A1 shit talker, Queens representative, NYC. Um, Gaming is my hobby. Gaming is what I love. Um, Old head, overall fun guy, and I
Hey,
show a lot of love. So Queens get the money, everybody. What up?
let's go. And I'm Baron J67, the communications director and co-owner of LV1 Gaming. And it is go time. It is go time. Guys. Oh, before I forget, I want to give a quick thank you to all of our Patreon and our YouTube members because without you guys, it'd be very difficult keeping the lights on because once again, the Level One Gaming website is ad free. We do not get in. Google don't give us nothing from there. Um, so the way you can support us is through our Patreon, or you can support us here through YouTube membership. Of course, we got all the other avenues, the PayPal's, and all that other way of sending money our way. But yes, we do appreciate the monies, and we know times are difficult, and we know that your dollar could definitely be used somewhere else, and we are grateful for every cent. Much love to y'all. And I'm sorry I don't have your guys' names up. I will make sure to do that towards the end of the show. I don't want to click on too much because all of a sudden my computer will start sneezing.
Well,
But
you got a little time because I didn't get a chance to tell Jules yet, but I'm going to lead off. I'm going to preface this show with a little bit of commentary.
Okay.
So, and I would like to say I'm going to clip this, and I would like Baron to clip this, and I want to put this out because it is important. It is in regards to gaming and the thing that we love to do, y'all. And yes, I don't want to. Well, I mean, if you take it personal, you take it personal. That's on you. But I do want to talk about the Xbox price hike. We do not
mm,
console war here,
hmm
but we all do love gaming. And a lot of the discourse that I've seen online in regards to that price hike, I find to be a little bit disappointing. And I want to say this: a 50% price increase, okay, in anything is never necessary.
thank you.
Okay, never. Okay, anything you buy where they have to increase the price by 50% is greed. It's trying to get the most money out of what you're selling. 5%, 10%, while we don't like it, is manageable. It's reasonable. You can say, all right, it's a little crazy out here. I got to pay a little extra. I get it. 50% is greed,
Yep.
plain and simple. And I want to get at my Xbox content creators because I love y'all and y'all are my people. But some of you are fucking ridiculous. And what I'm seeing is you being disingenuous and dishonest with the people that you serve within the community that watch your content, you know, by saying it's still a great value. Okay, value is subjective. Okay, $30 a month for a subscription, any subscription, is expensive. I don't give a fuck what it is, it's expensive. Calling people broke because they don't want to spend the $30 is crazy to me. There's a difference between not wanting to spend the money and not having it. Two different things. And if you know anything about broke people, okay, nobody likes to look rich more than broke people.
Ain't that
Okay,
the truth?
nobody likes to look like they got it
Ain't that the
more than broke
truth?
people. So if being broke was the issue, then everybody would stay on Game Pass at $30 an hour. But a lot of us don't want to spend $30 because as much as you like to convince people that they're getting so much more for that content, nobody gives a fuck about Fortnite, okay, unless you're children, for the most part. Ubisoft Classics, yeah, okay, it's cool, but we could do without that. You could probably go online and find sales for most of those games to own. Okay, that's number two.
True.
Um, Number three, cloud gaming. Yes, okay, that's their gamble, but cloud gaming is still subjective too. It depends on where you live and what type of internet service you can afford and where you are if you're going to use Wi-Fi anyplace else.
Or your cell
So
phone
unless you're,
plan.
yeah, so unless you're gonna run up your cell phone plan or you're in a place where it has 25 gigs of download speed at all times and you don't plan on traveling, cloud gaming is not that big of a sell to add $10 to the price of Game Pass. And $20 was already fairly expensive. But now you're talking about 30. Come on. And most of the people that are canceling are people that don't want to afford it. Not that they can't. I know a lot of people that get money and they like $30. Now you just playing in our face.
That part.
And what this sets up a precedent for is to say, okay, they're cool with 30. Let's go 35. Let's go 40. When's enough enough? How much we talking? We you talking $50? So basically now you gotta buy a game every month. You know what I'm saying? In order to maintain your Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying to y'all in particular, forget about the PlayStation people. They're full of shit and they should shut the fuck up. Nobody really cares about what their opinion is. And I'm talking to the fanboys, not the people that really enjoy this shit. Because I'm a PlayStation guy. Okay. And I'm saying to you guys, the Xbox content creators, cut the shit. Stop telling your people that it's okay. It's not. Stop telling people that they're broke or trying to make it feel like they're broke. Okay, it's crazy to me. You're doing a disservice to your community, and if you're trying to hike up that rage bait so you can get some super chats and you can call other gamers ponies and things like that, man, fuck you, man. Well, that's all I gotta say. $10 as a price increase is bullshit, Xbox. I'm gonna look in the camera when it's bullshit. It ain't about nothing, and y'all being greedy. And I said on the LV1 gaming podcast, the normal one, and I'm gonna say this before I end it, that they're trying the 365 Xbox. I said this a long time ago. Go back and look up the tape. I said Microsoft is gonna 365 Xbox, and that's exactly what they're doing. They 365 Office. You can't even buy Office anymore to own it. You have to have a subscription now.
Yep.
And every time you install Windows, it's one of the first things they ask you. Do you want Office 365? So please, we got to start fighting with our wallets. We can't let this slide. $30 is fucking ridiculous, and they know it. And that's it. I'm done.
Julian?
No, so I was gonna say, because I did a video about it, and I one of the points that I made is like, even if you look at Netflix, is there whatever the price is there this amount of content that in there that makes this amount of money worth it? Maybe, but also all the content in here I'm not watching.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, so with Game Pass, one of the points I made, I was like, yeah, you can add Ubisoft Plus, you can add all these things, but if you're increasing the price, my time doesn't increase. Like with the price at the moment, money's not increasing for a lot of folks. So it's like, is it worth it? Maybe on paper, but the it's like worth and value. I don't think. I think you can separate them in this.
True.
In this,
it's so out of touch, especially considering the times that we live in, and especially considering the day before Sarah Bond, who makes a video talking about record profits for Xbox. I mean, come on. And I'm not pouncing on her, but that's like, come on. Like, you know what $5 billion a year amounts to monthly? Like, it's crazy money. And then, by the way, we got this $10 increase for y'all. Fuck off. That's what they're saying. How else should we take it? That's it.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to speak to one end of it where, not to justify or anything like that, because if y'all know me, y'all know I'm against price hikes at all. Because your price hike is not to make money. It's to make more money than you did last year. Like there's a difference between that. It'd be totally different when you see that mom and pop shop who had to boost their coffee by 12 cents because getting coffee beans now costs more because of gas prices went up. This is not that. This is not meeting, the demand went up and we had to increase we had to spend more on the supply train somewhere. No, you're going mostly digital. You're not getting as many physical games out there. Most of the physical releases are only PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. So you're not printing paper. You're not using paper anymore. You're not using disc. You're not spending money. Like, there's so many things that are missing, but you're turning around and charging us more. So just to say once again, just overall, I'm against price hikes. You can't be one of the top 5 richest companies on Earth, and not in the country, on planet Earth, and then turn around and tell me you have to raise this price, and then $10. That
and I think people that support this are fucking full of shit. I say it to your face. You full of shit. Shut up.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna absolutely tell you. I was ready for $5. I was ready for $5 because I'll say this before so we can move forward, right? It's wrong. It's pure greed.
Pure greed.
Pure greed. There's nothing you can tell me. It's pure greed. You've been having record profits for the last Lord knows how long because you've told us so. Like, I'm only going off of what you told me. You told me
they playing in your face. Y'all don't see this as them playing in your face.
And and then the one thing that always bothers me is people constantly saying that it's not profitable. On that note, I hate that, because why is it that this one subscription service is not profitable, but every other subscription service on the internet is profitable? Netflix is profitable. Adobe changed their whole get down to
It's
subscription.
all subscription
It's
based. You cannot own any of it.
Yeah, ownership is not a thing. And if ownership was the best way to make money to directly sell things to people, believe me when I tell you these billion-dollar companies would be selling us things, not subscribing us to things. So, folks, that I I feel like that's always such a really poor argument. Like, it makes no
Yeah.
sense to me because
I
these
didn't-
companies got way too many people sitting behind desks researching things and
Yeah.
doing market data. Like, it's way. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be a finance guy. but
And
it
I
just,
didn't want to and I didn't want to deviate from the premise of the
Yeah.
show, but it is
Yeah.
it is important.
It's
It is
huge.
important. It is important because we're all here trying to enjoy something that we love. We all trying to buy our games and play our games and enjoy the games that we do have and we do own. If this price increase is not an indication that you should start curating the games that you buy and buy more of your games to own, then I don't know what to tell you. And I'll say it again. People that support this, if you like it, I love it. I will stand on it. I think you're a little bit that you're full of shit,
And so
and I'll stand on it.
yeah. And so once again, back to our regularly scheduled production.
Yes.
Oh,
You
but
beat-
no.
you beat-
Oh no,
What
no.
game did you beat?
All right, guys. What game did you put that? Bring that. You can hold that, baby. You better take care of your child.
Yeah. Yeah. Stop acting up.
Yeah, take care of your child. You do what you got to do. Nah, he's a great father, y'all. Don't let me get to talking mess.
Incredible guy.
And just
She wanted to stay down here.
yeah, hey, nah, bro, I get it. Look, I'm waiting for my little ones to run in here. But yes, so to answer Sly Crow's question from earlier,
Shout out to him though.
yeah, oh, Crow, much love, bro.
Shout out to
Battlefield or Arc Raiders? I will have to
That-
say for me, it's gonna be Battlefield. It's gonna be Battlefield. I've played Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is cool. Arc Raiders is gonna do okay. Long as they stay up to date with content and keep it flowing, they will be fine. Will they be the top charting game of all time? Probably not. But we getting Battlefield, and honestly, this may. No, that's not what we're here to talk about. But Battlefield is look. That's a look. Damn. Yes, Sly Crow. For me, it is going to be Battlefield. Mike.
I am also of the Battlefield ilk, although Call of Duty is still going to be Call of Duty. But if I had to choose between the two, Arc Raiders is cool, but Battlefield is that shit. I played it, and I don't even like multiplayer military action style games. It's not my jam, but I did have a shitload of fun with Battlefield. So if I had to choose right now, I would ride the Battlefield wave.
Julian.
I'm going to have to say Battlefield, but it's a little biased because I didn't play the Arc Raiders beta, and I think
Okay.
for the next one, aren't they supposed to be doing another open one right before release?
Maybe I haven't been paying attention.
Maybe I haven't
I'm gonna be
heard about
honest.
it. I mean, and I'm in the beta program. I haven't seen anything, but again, it's constantly updating. So they meant to say, hey, we're gonna do this. So one never knows.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
I could imagine them doing a stress test. Like that doesn't sound like a foreign idea. I could definitely see him doing that. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure to acknowledge that question. And then Fame saying Penny Parker is greater than everyone else in Marvel Rivals. I don't know about that. I personally think Magneto is.
I won't question it either.
Yeah. Hey, you get that baby. You get a baby. But yeah, man. I'll look. I gotta say this, man. They got subscription services on printers. I gotta say this.
Yo, for ink, yo.
For ink. Most people can't buy used printers because they're locked behind a subscription service that needs to be reactivated. You need to get your key activated on your printers, guys. So clearly subscription service work. Like there's no way a printer company would do. Like, come on, guys. Like let's just be honest here. It's profitable to somebody.
So we are not anti-subscription service.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, they're great when they make sense. When they make sense. 30. Think about it. right about now, like I used to love HBO Max. I used to love Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Netflix, I think, is what, $24.99 right now?
And that's for the mid. Like that's not even the top one. Like what is it? The high end.
And
Yeah.
HBO Max is like what, $15 a month? And most of it is not new content.
Nope. It's
Most
all
of it
stuff that we
is
watched already.
most of it is backlog stuff that you just
Yep.
so happen to like. The occasional homemade movie here and there, but none of it. You're not really. I think Amazon Prime does a better job of uploading new material better than anybody else, and maybe Apple TV. And I think both of which are about $10, which
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, you get way more customer retention with $10 than you do with 30.
Yep.
$30 is a fucking bill, bro. It's not even like we don't really look at subscription services as bills.
But that's what they are.
You know what I'm saying? We don't. But I'll say this, and we also have a weird relationship with subscription services. Like I love Apple Music, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. Whenever I see that $11 hit my account, I feel violated. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, son?
Like they got me. Hey,
Fuck, they got me.
but
Can you imagine $30?
look, man. Look, I'm.
I've been looking
Anyway.
to be not like, at least for my Xbox, I have a digital PlayStation, but like that the price increase is okay whenever my current subscription ends. Then I was like, okay, let me start looking at the games that it actually makes you kind of look. It sucks because some of the exposure that I'm going to be interested to see like how some of these smaller games fare, and especially with the tier system of not all of those games being in there day one, because I think day one, especially for some of those smaller games, allows them to kind of take off in a different way. So I don't know, we'll see.
Hey, and you know what? So okay, tying this to what we do here at the Backlog Barbarians, this is actually a big hit to a lot of people's backlog, because now there's a lot of games that you were able to play. Look at what happened with Veilguard. Look what's about to happen with Hogwarts Legacy. Which, if y'all been watching me on the Level One Gaming podcast for months, and Dallas man will tell y'all, I've always said that Hogwarts Legacy would have killed in Game Pass.
I started playing it because of you.
I've been talking about this for a long time, and to see the announcement, the monkey's paw, bro, that the monkey's paw, you get Hogwarts Legacy and Game Pass the same day they announced the price hike. I was like, that's just the universe balancing itself out.
I hate that word,
bro. It's so real. Like it's like yes. So
and they did it the same weekend as the early beta for Call of Duty.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Holy carjack Batman. What the fuck?
They're like, let's see if we can.
Yes. Oh.
What the hell, bro?
Everybody's gonna win the lotto, but now you only get $1.
But
Yeah.
you gotta spend $2 to get that one.
To get the ticket. Yeah. Like yeah.
Oh. You get $1.
Shout out to one of my old coworkers. They gave me one of my old coworkers. So for those who don't remember, I used to work for Xbox. One of my old coworkers gave me a year. They were like, "Oh, I'm not playing Xbox anymore," because they all got laid off. So they gave me a year of Game Pass. So I was like, "Oh,
bro,
listen,
yeah."
All I'm gonna say is, if anybody's offended by this, I just want you to know,
is reality.
Sincerely, I don't care.
No.
You know what I mean? Argue with your mammy. I don't care if you're offended. I said what I said. Anyway.
Yes.
Hold on.
But
anyway.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
The Steam Autumn Sale is here. Since we got price hikes. Okay.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah. Steam Autumn Sale is here. So what better time than to go out and go buy some shit? And this sale, if you go to the Steam homepage right now, there's a lot of quality shit. I don't know if Sid Meier's got something going on right now, but the Civilization series is like almost entirely on sale in like 3 different places. Like GOG, it's on sale. Twitch right now is giving away, I think, Civilization 3 and 4 for free if you have Amazon Prime and Twitch for free. Civilization 7, their most recent one, is on sale for $50, which is still a little expensive, but it's normally $70. So if you are a Steam player, and you play on PC, hit up Steam. The autumn sale is going down. There's a lot of dope shit. There's something there for everybody. We always tell y'all where the games is at. GOD.com always got shit for sale. Twitch Prime always got shit for sale. Epic Games, I did go over there and take a look at it yesterday. Not really too much going on. Same old games that it was last show. But if you find something over there, go do your thing. Baron, carry on, my brother.
Yeah, I just want to say, Control is $3.99 on Steam if you didn't want to go through the Epic Games Store when they had their sale. Greedfall is a title I highly recommend checking out. I haven't finished it. I got about halfway through it on console, but knowing me, I'm probably gonna buy it again for $3, and pick that up so I could play it on the Steam Deck or the ROG Ally. But yes, please go check that out. Because as much as I love using Game Pass, I buy my games. I mean, I got Claire Obscure like that. Like I tell folks, like if I like a game enough, I will buy the physical. I beat this through Game Pass, but I bought the physical because I want to make sure to have it. What else did I? Shoot.
But what have you beaten though?
Yes, let's get to it. So
I want to hear that story.
I beat Dragon Age the Veilguard. I did it. I finally did it. And it's funny because you keep thinking you're at the end in a good way. Because I know normally when people say this is a bad thing. I kept feeling like I was towards the end, but then it was like, nah, the city needs you. That city needs you. And I basically completed like 90-something% of all of the story. I missed like 3 achievements. I know I don't measure things by achievements. I'm not a platinum hunter. I don't try to 100% games. But I got so close on this one that part of me was like, let me just go back and finish, and I didn't. I uninstalled it because I knew that part of me was like thinking about playing it again, and I was like, there's too many games to play. Too many games to play. I don't got time to play this one over again. But yes, I beat Dragon Age the Veilguard. I highly recommend people play it, especially if you still have your Game Pass active right now. Definitely go play it. It's worth it. It caught a lot of flack for all the wrong reasons. And a lot of those reasons, they're not extremely prevalent unless you go look for it. That's another thing too. We're not here to talk about that, but it is a reality of it. If those things that Veilguard was getting drugged for, you had to go look for. Like you had to go and look for. It was literally.
But isn't that why you play a game like that in the first place? Isn't that kind of the thing?
Isn't that kind of the point? Role play, adventure, experience.
I don't get that. Like, huh? But it's kind of the point.
And leaning into that, right? What I truly appreciate about this game is I classify Dragon Age the Veilguard as the busy person's action adventure RPG. One, if you go somewhere and you're able to get through a door, there is something there. They value your time. If there's a waterfall you can get behind, there's a treasure chest there with some cool loot. If there's a random cliff that you can get to, there's a treasure chest up there. If there's a random ladder, there's a treasure chest up there. Like, it rewards you for venturing off. There is no just, oh, hey, this is a scenic place. We just made this because it's cool and we could. No. Everywhere there's something to pick up. There's always some way to advance. And then they did the item system I was a little butthurt about up front. But then I realized, once again, this is the busy person's action RPG. You had, so instead of getting an infinite amount of items, there's a set amount of items, but once you find the other version of said items, like for example, a dagger, magical dagger of strength, and then if you find the other magical dagger of strength, now it's magical dagger of strength legendary tier. Like it fuses together and upgrades to a new tier. And I think that tier system of gear, it unlocks new abilities in each for each item. So each item had anywhere from like 1 to 5 abilities, and depending on how far you rank it up, you get access to those different abilities, and you get to. I was running a necrosis build the whole time, and there's necrosis, there's affliction, there's lightning, fire.
How many hours would you say you've put into it for
Ooh,
completion?
I
Knowing you, probably 5,000. But
no,
1,000,000
yeah,
hours.
one. Hey, no, but I definitely put in over 2 days worth, over 2 days worth of gameplay.
what's that, about 48 hours?
Um, yeah, we'll be nice and say that. Yeah, yeah. I'll say that, even though I believe it was more. I'm scared to look. But funny enough, I looked through my friends list on Xbox. I believe you can do it on PlayStation too. It shows you how long, like it ranks you.
Yeah.
Like, hey, how many days did this? I wasn't even the top person in my list. There was a bunch of folks who got, like, the average I seen was a day plus in the game. So people who play it. Like, don't let nobody lie to you. I don't see too many people. Oh, I just got 3 hours in it. I didn't like it.
So,
Nah.
so what's next after Veilguard?
So I started playing Deus Ex Mankind. What is it? Mankind Revolution,
Ooh.
the second modern one. And I am about 5-6 hours into it. I forgot about the open world aspect of Deus Ex. I don't know why, but I totally forgot, and I got caught up doing everything but the main mission again. So I've been playing that on the ROG Ally. I'm gonna run that, and the next game I want to play. I think I'm gonna focus on that one because there's a bunch of multiplayer games that are coming out that I'm gonna be playing. Like, we got the Call of Duty beta, new season of Marvel Rivals. You have Battlefield around the corner. If I get an Arc Raiders code, I'm gonna play it. Like, there's just a bunch. I'm not gonna sit here and list a bunch of games, single player games that I'm gonna finish, because there's just so many multiplayer games that I know I'm gonna play. Like, it's not even like I'm already up to level 20 on the Battlefield. I mean, the Call of Duty beta. Like, I'm gonna be running these games, like, especially Double XP weekend.
That's what we're here for. That's what we want.
Yes, yes, gaming, folks. That's what all this is about.
And chat, what is in your backlog? We ask you this every week. What is in your backlog? What are you playing? And what do you intend to have beaten by the time we get back here in 2 weeks? Put it in the chat. Stop playing, man. Y'all acting up. Jules.
Yes.
I know you're a busy guy.
Yes.
So, have you beaten anything? And if not, no judgment. But what are you working on right now?
Okay. So I didn't beat it, but I plan on beating it this week. What was that? I Am Your Beast, or
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shout out to
I
Strange
have
Scaffold.
I have not heard of that. What is that?
Strange Scaffold.
So it's Strange Scaffold. Really cool game. So it's almost like, the closest thing I can compare it to is Super Hot, but it doesn't have that pausing element in it. So you're basically trying to make it through these different maps as fast as you can, achieving the objectives. But the story is actually decent. You're like this mercenary type guy who's trying to get out of the game. They're trying to bring you back. It's kind of all voice acted. It's kind of like, I don't know how to describe this.
It's like 13.
13.
It's like 13. Do you remember 13?
13. I remember Go 13.
Hey, no, but
I don't remember 13.
But this, so 13. It's,
you mean 13, the TV show?
Maybe the game. Is it Killer 13, or is it just
is it a game?
No, the game is called 13.
It's like XIII.
And what's crazy is it even designed the same way.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember this. Okay.
It's very much it walks alongside 13. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. I remember this. Okay, got you.
Yeah. So it's a quick play. But I should be finishing that this week, if not today. We'll see.
All right. So when we come back in 2 weeks, we will have an update.
Yes.
Okay, good.
We may have to do it virtually because we'll be at
we'll be at. So we'll talk about that towards the end. But I don't know if this is gonna be the last show or we'll jump and it'll be a 3-week stretch for this month. Because we are gonna be at TwitchCon. So and
Well,
it'll be
We got Comic Con coming up out here, so I'm gonna be busy.
see.
I got a lot of appointments, so it all actually works out. Um, if anything, we'll probably chop it up, and I'll see, if what we can do, and try to give y'all some updates because usually quiet as kept. When Comic Con comes out here in New York, there's a lot of gaming involved. It's not
Mhm.
quite the cosplay festival that you think that it is. And here's what I mean by that. Like, if you're a member of the media or an influencer, which is also technically a member of the media, a lot of game companies come out and they have like these private meetings in hotel rooms, and then they show off what their new stuff is or the things that they intend to sell during the holiday season. Now I got about 4 or 5 meetings, which unfortunately I can't talk about on camera,
Mhm.
but there's some shit coming. And at least hardware wise, we don't see too many things in terms of games in the fourth quarter. It's mostly hardware. You may get one game, maybe two, but it's mostly hardware that the companies are trying to sell. So there's going to be some things going on. So we'll see, and we'll update everybody when we come back.
Yeah, we'll definitely let you know. Worst case scenario, we'll see you on November. Like word, that's
Yeah,
absolute worst case scenario.
and I'm
It's
and I'm gonna buy 13 because it's
oh,
three
it's dope.
dollars on
It's dope.
Steam. No,
13,
I'm gonna buy it. It's $3.
13 is dope. But first off, shout out to Strange Scaffold. It that is one of the premier indie teams coming out. Like they did El Paso Elsewhere. They did the latest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tactical game. I Am Your Beast. I'm shilling for them all the way right now because they're dope. Music is dope. Trailers are dope. Game is dope. Stories are dope. I got the record. I got the record for El Paso Elsewhere. I got the physical for El Paso Elsewhere. I absolutely love that game. That's one of my all time favorites, honestly. Um, and then
Wait,
there,
hold on.
oh,
I forgot to tell y'all. I'm still on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Um,
Mm.
Because here's how I'm approaching my backlog. I'm doing Game of the Year candidates 2024.
oh,
This is what I'm doing.
Okay.
I already finished Astrobot like when that came out, so that's out. So I'm doing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth right now. Okay. After that, I'm going into Black Myth Wukong.
okay.
Okay. I'm going into that. I want to say something about Final Fantasy Rebirth really, really quickly. I understand why it was a Game of the Year candidate, but I understand why it didn't win.
Mm,
Okay.
Okay.
I understand why it didn't win. I wouldn't allow it to win, having played it. So I'm about 57 hours in. Okay. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is full of side quests that are completely fucking unnecessary. A
mm,
lot of it is unnecessary. And even if you're not a completionist and you don't care, like to me, 100%ing a game is beating the motherfucker. That's just me, my skewed logic. However, there's a lot of side quests in that game that the game forces you to do even if you don't want to do it, and it's an eye-rolling experience and it drives me nuts.
mm.
um and I see why it didn't win, and that's why I'm going through these games now, because I just want to see, even though I was voting for Astrobot from the beginning because I thought it was the best game for 2024, but I want to see why the other games were nominated. So I would say by the next time we come back, if we happen to skip a week, I'll have it completed by then. But as of right now, it's a fun game. I prefer the first one, the remake. I had a lot more fun with that than I am with this. There are different mechanics to this game in terms of the combat that make it better than the first one, but the overall direction of the game, I prefer the first one. This is just a lot of fluff, and they're
Mm.
kind of forcing you to spend 60, 70 hours playing this game. And that's just my take. But carry on, Baron.
Yeah, I am not a fan of mandatory fun. I'm not like I'm not that guy. Like, oh, we're gonna
That's a
yeah.
lot of what Rebirth is. Mandatory fun. You're
Yeah.
gonna have fun because we fucking said so.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
That's the worst. That and busy work. Like that's what
There's
I.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of that in this game.
I'm glad you told me, cause man, folks, I'm the guy. There is a video out there of me playing Warframe, fishing in Warframe for 3 hours. There is a legitimate stream out there of me fishing in Warframe for 3 hours. So I'm not above mini games. Mini games sell me. I'm all don't Stardew Valley is dope because there's crafting and I can raise a family. Well, I could send my kid off, but I can make wine, jam, like, and then I can go dungeon diving in the same
He got
game.
excited because his voice got shaky.
Look,
Jam.
yeah, hey, bro, no, you don't I'm telling you the amount of money I made with my jams and jellies in Stardew Valley. So my point is, because I know I go off topic, but I'm not above mini games. Mini games sell me. Those
I don't mind mini
yeah,
games.
that small stuff makes a huge difference. No pause. No, but look, I'm telling you. But for mandatory fun though, like having it be the only way to progress, that's when I start getting. I'm like, okay, you lost me. Like, just let it be something I wanted. See, those Warframe days were the day. Look, I'm telling you, I was serious about that. There's a lot of content. Oh, there she is. I told y'all mine was coming. Here you go.
That's when we know it's time, and
Yeah.
the show is wrapping up, and there she is.
Look.
She got the just woke up, I'm madder than a motherfucker face.
Yep. That is exactly what this is. And pretty soon she's gonna tell me to be quiet.
All right, so we'll wrap it up.
Yes.
Jules and Baron's kids are how we know it's time to go to commercial break. Yo.
Yeah, we're definitely hitting that time. But yeah, folks, I just want to say, because just like how we started off the show, I want to circle back to that. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. Companies boosting a price like that is insane. I'm sorry. There's no story you can spin to make me sit here and say, yes, this is why this is a good idea. They didn't even give us a WoW account yet. How do you own Activision Blizzard and everybody doesn't get a free WoW account? A free premium WoW account. I've said that from jump.
They did $10 is still $10.
No, but
you know what's funny? So Ryan McCaffrey posted an old tweet from somebody that said when they were going through the Activision acquisition, that said Game Pass prices will not increase because of the acquisition.
Yeah.
And they're like, this aged poorly.
Yeah. Oh, it aged horribly. And this is the thing, man. I love video games, and I have no problem buying video games, but that's because I
not
can.
at all.
But that's because I can. Everybody can't. Like that's not. Everybody doesn't have the same financial situation, and I'm not gonna sit here and shame nobody. Cause and then on the other end, what sucks, and I hate saying this out loud, because if it started off at $30 today, like let's say Game Pass opened up, everything that it is now opened up today for the first time at $30, I would say it's a good deal, because I can convince. I'm thinking of me as a kid. I can convince my mom to give me $30 a month so that I can have all access to all these things. So I understand when you look at it just as today. If nothing else, if you don't look at any of the past, it does not sound bad. But you don't raise something by $10 when it was only $20. You don't do that. That's not an overnight deal.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
That's not an overnight thing. That's never percentages are like that's a way to talk about it, but let's just think raw, just what it is. You were only $20. And then you woke up the next day and now it's $30. That's insane. I don't care what it is. It does not matter what it is. Something being $20 yesterday, and then you waking up in the morning and now it's $30.
It's crazy work.
That's insane. I've watched countries go riot over less. like legitimately rioted over less. I'm just saying. Like
Yeah,
it's just like we're people, y'all. Like we work hard for our money. And even if
yeah.
you don't, that's still a lot of money. $10
Yeah,
overnight.
overnight. I don't care what y'all hollering, you know, and that's why I went on a rant. And I think people that are trying to convince other people that this is cool and there's still a value proposition here. I'm gonna say it again. If you like it, I love it. You are full of shit and you are being dishonest.
It just is what it is, folks. Like once again, y'all know me. I am always anti against price increases. Always. There's very little reason I'm gonna be cool with a price hike. I don't know what you could tell me to be okay with it. But I have to say again, going to sleep with something costing $20 and then waking up to go and buy it again in the morning and it's 30 is insane.
That's not even a price hike. That's a whole other price.
We
That's a
got
whole other
we
tax
gotta
bracket.
throw hands. Like, what do you mean? like what do you?
You
Like,
gotta see me in the street.
yeah, like what do you mean? like there's
So I'm pussy now.
yeah, like
That's what you're saying?
man, you see what
I'm
I'm
pussy?
saying?
Like,
Like this is like I can't you know, normally I try to play corporate, you know, I try to play it down. I can't. Like this is insane. And then I still don't have a premium WoW account. like you didn't even give me WoW. You gave me Riot. I have every character in Valorant because of Game Pass. And they don't own Riot. They own a Activision Blizzard and I don't have a WoW account. Make it make sense.
$4 trillion company made $5 billion. Y'all. Okay?
That
Do y'all understand what $4 trillion is? You know how many countries in the world? Countries where people live and are going to work and buying cars and raising kids.
building bridges.
The entire fucking country. The entire country
don't have that much money.
doesn't have $4 trillion.
What's that saying? You got more money
crazy.
than God. Who got more money than God? Like this is real. Like
And I can assure you that there are people there in said countries that don't have a place to live, and y'all are trying to tell me that the $4 trillion company
has to raise my price by a third of like in a like it was only $20 and now it is 30 overnight.
Let me tell you something.
Overnight.
Satya Nadella, Tim Cook, Jim Ryan, they don't give a fuck about gaming or what it is that their company makes. They are corporatists. You know what I'm saying? That's why Apple doesn't innovate anymore. Microsoft doesn't really innovate anymore. You know what I'm saying? And what was the other one that I mentioned? Who knows? The whole point is it's money now, y'all.
Yeah.
That's it. They take the iPhone and they change the number 1100. Take Game Pass and add $10, $30. You're gonna pay it though.
Go ahead, bro.
That's why they do it. Because we got people that go online and say, you know what? I'm cool with this shit.
So Daddy can change it.
So
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, do you look, man, I have my Game Pass Ultimate. But once again, look, I gotta be before we log off, right? I want to be upfront. I have Game Pass Ultimate. Am I gonna cancel my subscription? I don't know. Because I have it up to Lord knows when, because I bought it, you know, in waves. Like
your grandfather.
Yeah.
But what if you're paying month to month?
That I feel bad for them folks.
Yeah.
Like, you know what
I was gonna renew next month, and I was like, oh man, I guess I got like 30 days to
Me too.
to decide, and then that's when the person was like, well, I'm not playing anymore. Here's a code for it. So I was like, oh, okay, so it's free, and the code was already minted.
Yeah.
So it's already paid for.
Like I'm not here. My only issue is don't tell people they're crazy. Like don't try to talk down. Like no, this
Or call them broke.
yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Because $10, like, bro, you gotta understand. Yeah, you know the world would upend if I had to pay $3 for a Arizona drink. Like if I had to go get my Arizona with the 99 cents on the can and it was $3, I'm sick.
Think about it.
Like,
Like this. Let's just say you go to work every day, right? And you go to your favorite restaurant that has a $10 lunch special. And then you go there tomorrow and it's a 50% increase and it's now $15. You can't fucking eat.
bro,
That's what this is.
funny enough, there's a restaurant by my job that nobody goes to anymore because they got rid of their lunch special.
Yeah.
Like legitimate. Like the place is empty now. Like we used to go on the regular. Like knew the owners, knew the family. 9 to 5. Now nobody goes. Why? They got rid of the lunch special. You're pricing out your own market. Like and guess what? I'll say this. If Netflix keeps whatever Netflix raises their prices to, that's where everybody else is working towards. Plain and simple. I'll just put that out there. Yes, baby.
And then on top of all of that, it's basically just a play to monetize ads.
Yep.
So basically, you're paying $30 to not have ads because the intention is on the lower tiers, we're gonna throw ads in there. You know what I'm saying? Which are in annoying. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes them because they're never as simple as just an ad. They want to have a video in there that's 3 minutes long. So now you're subjected to that. So they intend to annoy you to pay the extra $10. Like, think about that shit.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
it's a dirty game, man. And
do you?
And look, guys, I want to say I know that's not what this show is for, but that is too big of a topic. That this impacts us as Backlog Barbarians because we use Game Pass as part of clearing our backlog. We use the cloud gaming. Yes, baby. Oh yeah, that's just the mark because you had your bracelet on. You're okay. You're perfectly fine. But this is a huge part of what we do, and like my backlog grew because of Game Pass. I've experienced games that I would have never experienced because of Game Pass. So to see them take advantage of us. Because that's what it is. There's no,
and we love it.
We love it.
So they're basically saying, we know you guys love it.
It's a madness.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying.
Yeah, and it's wrong, and I feel like it would have been wrong not to. I'm glad Mike brought it up because it is that huge of a situation, and it affects us directly.
And I'm gonna say this on an ending on the ending note because Baron got to do his daddy thing, Jules got to do his daddy thing. I am Geek Life Mike. You can find me everywhere on all socials, and I just want to say to the Xbox community in particular, you guys are the biggest offenders, and I'm saying this because I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. I love the community. I think it's dope. You guys got to stop that shit. Stop trying to convince your community that this is cool. It's not. You're being dishonest, you're being disingenuous, and you're doing a disservice to the community. It ain't right. You guys would kill Sony gamers if Sony came out tomorrow and said that PlayStation Plus is $30. You guys would kill us over that. So do the same for your community, man. Stop the bullshit, man. You know, we'll see y'all in a couple weeks.
Julian, let them know where they can find you and support you.
As always, you can find all of my socials over at TrueNerd.com, TRUNRD. Actually, if you just Google True Nerd, I should be like the first 5 links.
You absolutely is.
Yeah, 100%.
I have done this. Yes,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
And folks, get out there, enjoy your games, and just in terms of dates, because we have so many big events coming up, where we'll be out of town, all of us. I'm gonna be safe and say we'll be back the 26th. Like I'll just throw that number out there just so we can have another show. We'll update you guys just if there is no other show this month. Worst case scenario, we will be back November. We'll be back November 2nd. Worst case scenario.
Make no mistake, there are going to be updates.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna communicate with you.
May
guys.
not
And
be
if-
a may not be a
Yeah.
full show, but Baron's gonna have some shit for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some shit for you. Jules is gonna have some shit for you. So full show is what we're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely, because we're gonna have a lot to talk about. But
Yes.
much love, everybody. Thank you, Dallas, Ender. Let me see,
Crow.
Don, Crow, Fame. I guess he gets on my nerves.
Fame, bring your punk ass on this show, motherfucker.
That part.
Oh.
No, Taku Fix. Nah, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys, man. Seriously, much love.
And
oh, go ahead.
wait, hold on. One more thing. I wanna start an online petition. So that way Baron stops talking about the little devil inside. It's crazy. I need him to stop bringing that up. Okay. Can we start that petition? All right. Pause. Hey yo, cut it out. You're a violator, son. You're wild. Chill, son. What the fuck, son? You're bugging, son. No. Okay, I just want everybody, can you please start an online petition to have Baron stop talking about the little devil inside? Ayo. Pause.
He said the AO of PS5. The little AO. All right, y'all. Much love. All right, much love.